Hey guys, what's up? Just thought I'd come on here and kind of do a little bit of a short topic, kind of interact with you guys a bit. Um, but I gotta ask you this question. You know, for the past 8 seasons, and we're going on a ninth one, and possibly a 10th, if that is announced, of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. We know that as successful as Friendship is Magic has been, it's spawned a lot of spin-offs and even motion pictures. The spin-off, of course, being Equestria Girls, which was basically given its own 4 individual movies to establish its universe within the Friendship is Magic universe and its continuity tying in all within the continuity of Friendship is Magic. But it's also allowed them to have several specials, like Roller Coaster of Friendship, Forgotten Friendship, and a possibly new movie or special coming up next year. As well as some animated shorts that you find on YouTube and on occasion Discovery Family. But as far as Friendship is Magic is concerned, besides Equestria Girls being one of its spin-offs that ties in with the series, ironically, in a sense shares continuity in somewhat same timeline, kind of, in a sense, between the two. There is one other thing. Friendship is Magic has also spawned a motion picture theatrically, which of course was My Little Pony the movie last year, which went on to become a box office hit, not just nationwide, but worldwide. Basically making back, I say, more than its budget, or making back over the budget that was spent to make it a reality. And of course, recently, last month, even though some people say it was early, we saw the debut of the first 44-minute mini movie or actual holiday special, not just holiday episode, but holiday special in Best Gift Ever. But the other thing that has made Friendship is Magic so good, to the point that it's done all that, is its references to other Hasbro properties, its references to pop culture movies and shows and moments, that maybe even the intended young audience wouldn't get. Like I said, it's reference to pop culture throughout the decades. Little Easter eggs here and there. But the other thing that's made it very, very popular, in a sense, especially if you grew up at a time, or at least you had the chance to actually check out the original animated series, the one thing that it's done is it's actually brought back some G1 characters reimagined, kind of similar to the original G1 versions, but a lot more different. We've had a good example of this is Tirek. We've had Tirek come back, but he wasn't the same Tirek that we'd seen before. Designed similar, but basically totally different. Well, let me put it this way: design was different. Power, is in a bit. Like I said, powers and stuff were different. Instead of, using dark magic to turn ponies into dragons to pull his chariot like in the original, you had him absorb the magic of all ponies and magical creatures to grow in size and become ruler of Equestria. You brought the Smooze back. You've referenced, even with Tirek, Scorpan. Heck, Discord even said for Scorpan's sake, so you know he's in the universe. So you know he's in the universe. The point is, you've had all these moments, all these G1 references and reintroductions into G4. Like basically, you've had all these nods and G4 interpretations and introductions of G1 characters or moments or what have you, from Tirek debuting to the Smooze debuting and being totally different than what it was before, to, I mean, similar, yes, especially when you got towards the end of the episode. But they gave a similar reason as to why it would grow. But you also had, but it was totally different than what it was in the movie, the original '86 movie. And then, like I said, you have references to Scorpan. Yeah, and then, of course, like I said, you have references to Scorpan. You even have a storybook intro showing him interacting with Star Swirl. You have one of the pillars named after a former G1 villain, basically sharing the same name. And now, to cap it all off, you have a G1 villain, probably the biggest baddie of them all, in Grogar, set to make his debut next season, in what is dubbed possibly as the last season. So my question is, and I know it's going on 7 minutes, my question to you guys is this, a little bit of interaction because I want your opinion. What are your thoughts on, okay, not what are your thoughts, but what else would you like to see come from G1 in to G4 before the show ends? What other G1 characters and moments would you like to see debut, character-wise, or be acknowledged, event-wise, courtesy of G4, in courtesy of Friendship is Magic? Which ones? Would you like to see the Big Brother ponies maybe acknowledged somehow, maybe debut? Maybe the Flutter ponies, even though we have Fluttershy? You know, what else would you like to see out of G1 MLP debut or be referenced and acknowledged? Again, like I said, what else from G1 would you like Friendship is Magic G4 to acknowledge, reference, or characterize, even debut, or even, let's say, land-wise debut in the series before it ends, possibly next season? Let me know what you guys would like to see. I mean, I'd be interested in anything G1. I'd like to see, honestly, in my opinion, I'd like to see how they bring the Big Brother ponies in, or even reference them. I'd like to see that. But what are your guys' thoughts? What other G1 MLP characters would you like to see reference, acknowledged, or debut? And what other moments and events would you like to see referenced and acknowledged? And maybe even what lands as well, like what lands from G1 would you like to see acknowledged, reference, or even debut? Let me know. Let me know down below. What other G1 elements and characters would you like to see? So, that's all I'm going to say, guys. I got to get into work, so I'll talk to y'all later. But let me know what you guys think.